Before I start, if I sound like I am immensely sick, I am. So, yeah, sorry about that. What I want to talk about is something in high school that I don't think gets enough attention. Not too much, anyway. And it's something that took me way too long to realize, and something that I realized much sooner in my high school life. And that's connections. When I was in high school, when I first got into high school, I always had the mindset that I needed to focus on getting work done. That was the main thing I needed to focus on. Focus on getting all of my work done so that I can have a successful life in the future. And that was most of my mindset during middle school as well. Unfortunately, because I had that mindset, I ignored one key aspect that I didn't really realize until I'd say my senior year, and I wish I realized it sooner. That was human connections. I'm not great with talking to people, I'll be completely honest, but I wish I was. Because I'd say out of everything that happened in high school, yeah, I liked a lot of things. As you can see, I was in the band as well. I liked the band, I liked choir, I liked theater, I liked all of that. And I'm a nerd, so I actually did like a lot of my classes. But I'd say that none of that meant anything without the connections that I had to people. And I didn't really get connections with people until my senior year, which was bad. Because I think that was the main reason why I didn't come back in my why I didn't come back to marching band my second year. It wasn't because I didn't find any joy in it, or I didn't think it was hard, no, I thought it was hard. It wasn't that, I don't think. I kept telling myself that's what it was, but I don't think it was. I think the biggest problem was that it was because I didn't have that many people to talk to, or so I thought. I had some friends that I talked to, but I feel like that I didn't connect too much with a lot of people. I was always just wanting to keep to myself and reserve to myself because I wanted to focus more on the work. And yes, even though you should be focusing on the work, you should also make sure to equally focus on the friendships that you make during high school. Because without that, I feel like what made all of those activities fun was, again, the friends that I made. If you don't want to talk to people, I get it, I was there. Being scared to talk to people because you think that they won't like you or something. They think that they won't like the real you. They won't like your faults. I'm here to tell you that everyone has faults. If they don't, then they're lying. I wish that I realized how important my friends are much earlier. Because the time that I did, it was already pretty much too late. Like, my final year, my senior year, was my bestest year. If I could relive anything all over again, it would be my senior year. Again, because of the amount of connections I've made. I've made so many good friends in senior year, and I just wish that I made those a lot more friends and actually hung out with a lot of people more in my other years. And I feel like that doesn't get too much attention, the friendship that you make. And that's the biggest problem, is that's not even the school's fault. They're doing the best they can. It's honestly the students' fault, not in a, oh, it's your like totally your fault kind of way, but more in the sense of that they don't want to pursue that. A lot of teachers will say that you should make connections, that you should make friendships, but not everyone will want to listen to a teacher. Unfortunately, I've been there. I don't want to always listen to my teachers. So I thought that a student should be the one to come tell you, or at least someone who's been in your shoes, to tell you, please, for everything. If you do have a friend, a best friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or someone, or even family member that goes to the school with you, please make sure you spend the most amount of time you can with them, whether you're a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, a senior, whatever. And don't let those labels uh, determine what friends you're allowed to have. That was something else that I feel like I struggled with. I always thought that I had to have only friends in my age group. Like I was only like when I was a freshman, I was only allowed to have only friends who were freshmen. That's not true at all. I made a lot of friends who were in other grades. One of my best friends is currently a junior right now. I wish that I did make more connections, and I wish that I hung out a lot more with my friends because they were some of the best times I've ever had in my life. And that's what I want you to take away from high school. What I want from all of you while you're in high school is to make sure that you have some of the bestest friends that you can, and to embrace it, because they can make something that is enjoyable to you one of the bestest days of your life. Again, I wished that I realized that much sooner. I honestly wish I realized that in middle school, but it took so long for me to realize that by the time it was just, I wish I got to spend more time with them. I really wish I did. And I'll get to maybe spend more time with them during the summer, but now I'm going off to college. I'm gonna have to make new friends, and that's gonna be hard. So if you're afraid about making new friends, I'm with you right now. Right now, I'm already currently with you because I have to get used to a whole new environment. I get it. That's scary. That is terrifying. But trust me, when you make that first step and finally make that one good friend, that one friend that you can talk to and have a laugh at, that friend will spread. You will make friends with their friends. They'll make friends with your friends. And you can have not just a full friend group, but a family. I didn't take that too seriously when all of the teachers would say that we are a family. Even the marching band. I bet Landrum probably said at least once that this is a family. I didn't take that too seriously again until senior year. And now I really understand what he means. It really is a family. Because I've connected with them more than I ever have with anyone else. They know things about me that I probably have not told anyone else. And I just hope that all of you out there, whatever grades you are, whatever classes you may have, to hopefully make connections. Don't let anything get in your way. Please, I beg of you, focus on the friends that you make, please, because it can really make the difference between making something good and making something amazing. And to all of my friends who are still in high school, please treat them with the same respect that you've treated me, because I will forever be grateful for how you've treated me. I don't feel like I deserve it. I never thought I've deserved the friends I've had. Please make sure that you treat the newer students, even some other students who aren't even maybe that used to band or choir or whatever, please greet them with open arms and treat them with the same respect you've treated me, because I will forever be grateful for that, and I know they will be too. Please, if you ever start to doubt yourself, if you ever start to feel like that you're alone in something, you're not. Your friends are there with you. And I hope that that's what you take away from high school the most. It's the friends that you made. I hope to continue that knowledge that I made in college. I hope all of you have amazing accomplishments down the road, because I cannot wait to see how much these future generations grow. Well, know. I'm starting to sound like the teachers. Go Raiders.